Lucky Duck Games is sponsoring this video. You can check out all their new titles at luckyduckgames.com. Well, thank you for joining me here at Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Kevin Dupp. Thank you for all your responses from last video. Definitely going to be making some changes, so check back near the end of the video and we'll talk about some of those things. And today's video is all about board games launching on crowdfunding platforms the second half of November 2022. And I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Let's get started. These first few launch on November 21st. On Gamefound, we'll see custom bags and playmats from Crafting Kingdoms. The board game bag holds up to 7 standard size board games, like Ticket to Ride, Wingspan. It has 4 external pockets, 2 internal pockets, special cores for playmats, and you can choose from 6 color combinations and 5 prints. There's also high quality table playmats that you can back on the Gamefound campaign. It has 8 different sizes, 3 millimeters thick. There's 6 rectangular sizes, 1 square, and 1 round. You can also upgrade it to get an RGB LED, so it's the first glowing board game playmat. On Kickstarter, we'll see Maya Chess. This is a 2-player abstract strategy board game from Mexico. It's a 1v1, and it takes about 15 minutes or a little bit more to play. Pieces are going to be flipping over on their edges. The pieces are geometric and they move across the board. They can't touch or collide with each other, so there's a little bit of forethought and spatial awareness going on. A player is going to be controlling 3 main pieces: the leader, the captain, and the guardian. The leader is the only piece that does not flip to move, it just simply slides. The captain has a lot more mobility for defending the temple, and the guardian, you have to keep close to the leader as it sort of has a protective quality to it. These next few launch on November 22nd. On Kickstarter, Gameling Games launches Tiny Epic Crimes. For 1 to 4 players, it takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. It's a fast-paced crime-fighting deduction game. You can enjoy it competitively, cooperatively, or solo mode. You take on the role of detectives, and depending on the game mode, you're going to be either working together or separately to crack the murder case. Steamforged Games launches Elden Ring, the board game, on Kickstarter. You're going to be exploring the world of Elden Ring on your tabletop. There's no dice in this game. It's really a deck building type game with combat. You'll be leveling up your character. You'll be building up your attack and effect decks to best optimize with your equipment. Each player has their own dedicated quest book, and it looks like the gameplay is a cooperative campaign that each session takes about 90 to 120 minutes to play, and it says that the core box will span 30 to 40 hours. Arcona Games launches Pest. For 2 to 5 players, takes about 60 to 150 minutes to play. Players are leaders of ruling houses of a once great empire that was struck with a cataclysmic plague. The plague has left much of the empire in ruins, so now it's up to the players to restore it to its former glory. It's played in 7 rounds. During the game, plague cards are revealed to show how the plague is spreading. There's a unique action selection system going on for the players. Players are going to be moving their containment team on the board with quarantines and curing infected people, rebuilding, assigning workers, harvesting for resources, and more. These next few launch on November 29th. AEG, Alderac Entertainment Group, launches Shake That City. It's for 1 to 4 players, takes about 20 to 40 minutes to play. This is a family puzzly tile-laying game that plays in about an hour. The game is played over a series of rounds. The active player will be shaking up the cube shaker and presses it to reveal a 3x3 pattern, based on which they'll be playing corresponding building tiles of a single color of their choice. The building tiles correspond to roads, factories, shops, parks, and homes. The other players then pick any building color other than the one chosen by the active player. Then they're going to be placing matching color tiles in the matching pattern on their board. Players will be earning points for tile placement combinations, for completed bonus point tiles around the edge of their board. On Kickstarter, we'll see Aelderman from Rockwell L Games. This is for 2 to 4 players, takes about 100 to 180 minutes to play. This is a competitive Euro-style game. You are an ambitious merchant in the medieval times. You're fighting for your place at the top of the trade alliance. Trying to increase your wealth and gaining more influence in the entire region of the north. You'll be developing a city and commissioning useful buildings, trying to secure important privileges during the council before your opponents can take them away from you. Use your action points to trade goods, gain wealth, but money alone will not be enough to win this game. Rather, you're going to be trying to secure victory points in the form of council votes. Through influencing majorities on the sea map, your reputation in the city of Lubeck, through various privileges and luxury goods to become Aelderman and win the game. Ludus Magnus Studio launches Runar. It's for 1 to 4 players, takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. You're a band of Viking heroes. You're looking to recover mythical, runic gems and other relics. This is a competitive game, and players are leading a group of 3 Viking heroes who must survive the icy northern lands, populated by strange and dangerous creatures, while attempting to recover these gems and precious objects. Opposing heroes will try to stand in your way. Now, I believe this is a campaign-type game that will unfold over 5 games. Players will face gradually more complex and different scenarios. At the end of each game, you'll be able to gain upgrades in the form of more powerful magical items and artifacts, and by the time the last game is reached, each player must have prepared their Vikings to the best of their ability to win. Well, I hope this video was helpful for you. I spent a little bit more time on each of the games and I put timestamps in there. A lot of you requested that, and check out the description of this video. I have put in links to each of the games so you can check out more information. Well, Thanksgiving is right around the corner here for us in the United States. If you'll be celebrating Thanksgiving, let me know some of your traditions down in the comments. Our family's going to be heading to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we'll be at a cabin playing lots of board games. So hopefully we can do that and have lots of fun. I hope you can play lots of games too in the coming days. Well, thank you for joining me here,